I feel like I have great timing. I have a lot of confidence in what me and my team have been working on. So I mean, regardless, I mean, I'm expecting a very an exciting fight. But I think we're going to be ready for whatever Manny brings on fight night.
Got it. Mario, also, are you expecting to see signs of his age, or do you believe he's still very dangerous despite being 46? Do you think it is past father prime?
I think he's like I said, I'm training as if I'm fighting a prime Pacquiao.
Yeah,
I'm still expecting a very dangerous Pacquiao, and I think for a lot of people, taking time away from boxing, it can do something. Like ring rust. It might have a negative effect. But I think in this case, Pacquiao, he's going to come back, very rested. He said it himself. He gave him, his body that times, to reset, especially, at his age. So yeah, I'm expecting, like I said, I'm expecting a sharp, a fast, a very explosive Manny Pacquiao.
That's good to know. Mario, you're going to fight with someone who already fight, Mayweather, Cotto, or some of the legends, and also Thurman. What does that do to your confidence?
It's I think just as a fighter, you these are the type of these are the type of fights that you look forward to, because Pacquiao has been in there with all of the best in so many weight classes, and he's won a world title, and I think like 8 different weight classes. So he's been in there with the best, and so it's my job, go in there and try to make him face something that he hasn't faced before, because I know, I have never faced somebody like Pacquiao. So like I have to, try to make the fight as difficult for him as I can.
I like that answer. Mario, what would a win against Manny Pacquiao mean to you, not just as a boxer, but as a man also?
It would mean everything. For me, I'm 30 years old. There's still, there's so much I want to accomplish. While I'm in boxing, for these next couple of years. So yeah, a win over Pacquiao, it just makes, I think me as a fighter, it just raises my worth, my stock, and it makes those fights down the line, just that much bigger, and and just having a name, like Pacquiao, on my resume. If I go and I handle business how we're planning, I think that definitely it raises my name in the sport of boxing.
Got it. Mario, just my last 2 questions for you. What would you like to send to Manny's million of fans in the Philippines after the fight, regardless of the result?
Regardless of the result, even if you're against me, you're still tuning in. You're supporting a legend, and I love that. As a fighter, like I said, the Filipino fans, have shown me, how much boxing means to them. How much Manny means to them, and just how respectful and how supportive they can be. So I mean, so thank you, for supporting this fight, for watching, and I hope to meet as many Filipino fans during this lead up and afterwards, and I'm really looking forward to taking a trip out there sometime.
Got it. Mario, this would be my last question, but if you could pick 5 boxers, who would be your 5 greatest of all time?
Of all time, for me, it would be Salvador Sanchez, the great Mexican fighter, Cedar Chavez, another Mexican fighter, Canelo, Pacquiao. Pacquiao is definitely like, he's on my top 5 also, and Usyk.